Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Started. Okay. Well, welcome, fellow viewer of this video, to our final, I guess it's like our final criteria check for our video. The first one on the list that I'll show, I'll go through and show mine, and then Mitch and Jason can jump in and show the criteria that they'll show off. First one is show that render config variables connect to Mongo. I've got render up here, and you can see, boom, MongoDB URI stored in there. We are using that connection string. Show that the OAuth protected routes require authentication. I can show that absolutely. Here, these two routes are protected, students and enrollments. If I try and do a request for students without authenticating, it's going to say that I am unauthorized. If I log in with Google here, then I can try that request again, and you'll see that everything loads. So that is working on both the students and the enrollments. Third requirement, show Swagger docs. Well, here we are. Boom. We are in the documentation here. You can see. And the fourth requirement is show Swagger docs updating the database. So let's go to, let's see, let's do an easy one like a student. Oh, which is what I was just in. So here is, I'll add a new student here. Let's do host. Try it out. Student ID. I'll do myself. Will 1 2 3 4 5 6. My first name is Will. Last name is Schaffner. My email is wilfordschaff@byui.edu. My major is web design. Created at. I'm gonna keep that there. Okay, and then let's execute this. Acknowledged true. So now let's go run that GET request and see if I pop up in the list down here. Beautiful, right there. So we can see that even on our protected routes, we are able to modify and update the database through our requests in Swagger. So that's all I've got to show on my end. I will stop my screen share and you guys can take it away.
Awesome. All right, so I'll hop in here and let's do screen share somewhere. There it is. All right. All right, so here is try catch and everything is just 4 routes, all of that. All right, so here's our 4 routes, or our routes that have all these guys. So 4 routes that have get, post, put, delete, get, post, put, delete, get, post, put, delete. They have all got the get, post, put, deletes everywhere. The 4 collections at least has one class sections. So here we go. So we're going to class sections. We'll grab them all. And here we've got section ID, class ID, semester ID, teacher ID, classroom ID, the meeting times, and then the capacity. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the meeting times also contain a JSON object here as well to be able to go through and set whatever meeting times you want. And the try catch being used in all the routes. Yeah, we can go through there. So if we go into our routes, so here's our routes. We're going in through the class sections into the class sections controller, and we have our try catch going through here. So we're going to be trying all of this, catch the error. If the error comes back, we're going to be doing a 422 or a 404. If it's a complete error and we don't know what it is, then it's going to be a 500. So all of those things are, if I will let me, come on, there we go. So we've got the try catch being used with some type of 400 or 500 error being brought back.
Nice.
All right, and for my side, let me share my screen. First thing we're going to look at is unit tests. So I don't know, let's go to classes, and you can see that I've got all of the unit tests for all the routes. So just our get classes, puts, posts, all those things, and checking a bunch of things inside of them to make sure that those are running correctly. For our protected routes, we had to do a little bit of mocking. So I've got jest.mock to be able to get into those routes and setting our authorization bearer token. And you can see if I do npm test, that's going to run all the unit tests on every route that we have. And those all pass. So those are looking
Nice.
good. Let's look at data validation. So in our utilities, we've got this validate.js. And here's an example for adding a student. The student has to have a student ID. It cannot be empty. They'll get different messages depending on what's wrong, if it's not long enough or if it's gone. First name, last name, email, all of those things will get checked. And then they should show correct errors if those are not there. Okay, and then the last thing that I wanted to show you is we did a little attempt at the extra credit stuff for GraphQL. Wait for that to get running. And then if I come to GraphQL, this will take us to the Apollo server where I can search these things. Let's say we want to find Kevin McAllister. I'm going to grab student ID and put that in here. Let's get rid of get all students so we can just see Kevin. There's all Kevin's information, and I can add or remove any of these things. Let's say we don't care about getting his major or when it was created. And you'll see those get taken off. Or we can change the orders or whatever we need to do there. We did not get these implemented for every route, but they are set up for the get student and get all students routes. So you can jump in there and try those out if you want to look at that. But I think that's everything. Do you guys have anything else that we want to go over or look at?
I think that's it.
I think that's Toto. That's everything. So I'll go ahead and
Awesome.
stop the recording and we're good to go. Thanks for watching.